Okay, day number 2 of the Tesla repair. Almost at the client's house. I shot this photo earlier. I should have shot a video, but looked pretty neat. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started on the Tesla. Okay, we're back, day number 2. I'm going to go ahead and block sand with some 180, block sand this area, all the primary areas, and then I already got everything scuffed, and then we'll start painting. Okay, done block sanding the quarter. The old trick is to wet the panel. Kind of resembles a clear coat or some type of reflection. Okay. Looks like we got that shape back. Okay, just mixed the color up, and this is pretty much all white paint with about 4 drops of blue and then 1 drop of purple, and that is the base color for the PPSW. I think I did like 5 or 6 repairs on that color alone this week. Alright, ready to lay the base coat. Everything's prepped all the way up into the cracks here. I got another little spot here of the scuff, another little spot here. People call it overkill, but I like to make sure there's not much or no shininess at all. The handle, I can't really show you how I taped it up too much because that'll end up opening the door. And in the gaps I have a folded tape line, so it leaves a nice soft edge all the way down. Same thing again with the trunk area as well. That soft tape edge. Getting ready to lay the base coat, the white, and I'm going to be using the big gun today with sandals. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting color, pigment where it needs to be, but not fanning it out. I'm trying to keep everything within itself and then blend it out, because the little white particles, you don't want those floating over to the other panel more than they have to, because then you got to take the pearl out to cover all those little tiny particles. So it may look kind of funny in the beginning, confining everything small, but then the last coat I'll blend it all out. So let's put a couple more coats on. I got everything covered, all of the primered areas. The colors blended out slightly around, but when painting pearls, the overspray sometimes wants to collect if there's some type of static charge to the car or something like that. and then I go to spray the pearl over top of it, it looks really funny on the blend area. So I got my little tack rag here, and I tack off a little sticky, waxy towel. I tack off everything, and then I'm gonna blend the white out a little bit more. And I wish I'd had my paint suit. I usually do smaller repairs. When I worked in a collision repair shop, I had big paint suits. I need to get another one of those if I do larger repairs like this one. Beautiful day today. Time to mix the pearl. Okay, got the pearl mixed up here. Well, in the process of mixing it. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but you see that pearl starting to kick up. I got the color blended all out into like a mist, and I'm going to tack off that overspray one more time, and we're going to throw the pearl on. Okay, now for the pearl. That was the first coat of pearl. This color, it almost seems like just one coat of pearl covers it. But we're going to go ahead and throw that second coat on. Maybe a little bit heavier. And I'll blend it out a little bit more. And then we clear coat. Okay, let's do a little close up here. See that sheen? You see here where the pearl blended out. Looks pretty neat like that, just flat looking. And next step is the clear coat. So I took that color around, ended the color around this area, and then blended the pearl around. Typical body shop repair. I think I worked in a body shop for since I was like 17, I think. 17 to 27. Boy, painted a lot of cars too. But this is really no different. I mean, I used to have a booth that I'd do the repairs in, but also we'd repair cars out on the floor, they call it. And then any little dust particles, something small like that, would end up wet sanding and buffing everything out. So I'm basically doing what I used to do, same exact material, because you can't get factory paint anyway, doing the exact same thing, just at your home. So I'll show you my setup in case you haven't seen my other videos. But I've got all the toners. I go to the same place that the dealerships go to get their paints, and then they top mine off in the smaller versions, smaller amounts, because I'm mixing smaller amounts. Air compressor, paint guns. Yeah, it's a little messy now, but that's pretty much my setup. Okay, let's get some clear coat on this thing. Let's get some shine on it. I got the clear coat ready in the gun. This is a wet on wet clear coat, which is one coat right after another. And I got my little mini jam gun down there ready for the blend down at the bottom of the door, smoking that blend. All right, I'm gonna start on that side and wrap it around to this side because I'm right-handed. So it seems to flow better that way. Got everything clear coated, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry a little bit and then wet sand and buff it down. And if you look here, I'm picking my work apart here. You see the reflection in there. If you look at my 4Runner in there, look very close, you can see a little bit of orange peel in there. See, as I go back and forth with the camera. And then what I'm gonna do is when I go to wet sand it down, here is a better view there. You can see that slight little ripple in there, and that's from all the layers, the pearl and all. So what I'm going to do is once this dries, I'm going to wet sand a very small portion of the clear coat down and then buff it up, and I'll do this same exact shot, and you'll almost be able to read the license plate in this reflection. At least the vehicle will be very, very crisp. Now real quick here, same thing with the bumper trunk, and in this area also, the same as here. This is that folded edge I put so it doesn't stick and leave a hard line in the door jamb. So the clear coat goes in and fades around the corner and looks like it's factory. Let's see here. Maybe hard to pick up on the camera here. But it's got a much smoother line, so it doesn't have an abrupt line there. Okay, all done. This repair took about 2 days to complete. It was a 3-stage pearl white. I was able to pull a lot of this metal back out so we didn't have to put so much filler in it, and blend it into this door. It's a typical body shop repair, like I used to work in the body shop. Now I just do it at clients' homes. And it's ready to drive, ready to rain on it if it does rain. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.